Hey guys, FilthyRobot here, back with Arumba, continuing our playthrough of EU4, where we've just started some colonialism. I know comment section was very excited about telling us that we messed up every single time we picked an idea group, and that we ought to have been going colonialism this entire time. So I think we're gonna make some people happy.
I don't know
why. I like all of our idea groups. We're using the hell out of them. We've been using trade ideas a lot. Like all of our money's coming from trade.
Yep.
Offensive ideas has been extremely helpful for the massive number of wars we've been fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And I could buy the not so useful out of admin idea stuff right now. It was useful at a time, but it hasn't been useful for the last little while.
Yeah, we haven't actually had any mercs for a period of at least, 20, 30 years now. Because we've actually had manpower, but you'll notice we only have 3,000 manpower now. So the next series of wars, we will end up spending all of our money on mercs again, unless we recover.
Okay.
Plus, administrative ideas, again, is one of the best idea groups in the game because it pays for itself. Every single province you core, every administrative tech you take is modified by either one of the finishers there, administrative tech cost -10, or the adaptability core creation cost. So it's an amazing idea group. Anyway, So yeah, we're colonizing. So if you go look at the colonies, you'll notice then, though, that they're going to grow at much, much different rates. Mingen, which we started second, is already 2.5 times the size of Anticosti. So what I would recommend you do is, you've got to make the decision. Do you want to do 2 colonies or 3?
3.
Or 7?
Ooh, 7 sounds nice.
7 sounds really expensive. I was just joking, but we could theoretically just go straight to 5 if you want to instantly form a colonial nation. But if you're going to do 3, you should get started on sending him back. Bring him back and then send him. Make sure you don't cancel the colony.
No, I know. I already pulled him back and I didn't cancel the colony. Do you have a preference on where we go next?
Preferably toward the estuary.
How about this one over here? Can we send? Oh, we can't. It's not in range. Too far away. Damn it. We need colonial range. Do we get a colonial range modifier like shortly?
Yes.
Is that the next one in the idea group?
It's the 3rd idea group, plus 50%.
3rd. Okay, that's too bad. Because we could get that 6th development province instead of the 3. To Tadoussac, also headed towards the estuary. We can't. So we'll do Mani Kugan. Done.
That sounds good. Okay.
Continue on.
Now, after that, once he arrives, you're going to want to recall him one more time and send him back to Anticosti, the original province, because that's the mission.
That modifier going.
Yeah, but you can already see how significant the growth rate difference is by having the colonists present. That's why Mingen got so much bigger. He successfully recruited some extra settlers a couple times. That's why Mingen is at 105 and Anticosti's at 43.
That would have been really helpful in my Korea campaign. It means I spent even more money than I wanted to spend because I wasn't understanding how that worked.
Well, you should have asked more questions.
Sometimes I feel bad with the number of questions I'm asking you about this game.
Why?
There's a lot of questions.
So, how's that idea coming? Are we going to get an idea soon?
No. We're at 289 out of 400.
Why are we so bad at ideas?
Because you made me spend all my Diplo power on stupid things that we didn't care about because you thought Diplo power had no value. And moments later, we need it.
I don't think that's true.
Yes, it is exactly true.
Would you like to demand some Diplo points from the burgers then?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go take a look.
Okay, we could. Let's just check. Do we have modifiers dropping off? We've got only 1, and it doesn't drop off for 9 years. So letting their influence go any higher would be a little bit dangerous. But if we could get them above 75% influence, we could demand 150 monarch points.
I'm okay with the 100, actually.
I'm thinking we grant monopoly charters and then we demand 150. Because
what you're trying to get, what you're doing is you're clicking a button right now that will make the burghers disloyal and grant us 50 of a monarch point that has no value.
It has value because we're doing a diplomatic idea group.
I remember we were doing a diplomatic idea group last time we had the admin options too.
All right, so you agree with my decision, and it's done. There's your 150 points. Take the idea.
All right. I'm happy I get my maps. I mean, if the whole rest of the campaign fucking fails, that's fine. We get maps.
All right,
all of the
so
maps.
just to be aware, to explain though what I did do, we did intentionally go above 80% influence, knowing that it's only going to tick up at 1% per month, which gives us 100 months to deal with it. Sometime in the next 100 months, we'll just revoke a province from them so that they go back below 80% influence. No big deal.
By the way,
yes,
looking around, notice how on the interactions with the burghers, we have Grant Admiralship, but we don't have Grant Explorer.
Yeah.
Remember
But
how I was talking about
notice how under the nobility interactions we have a button called Recruit Conquistador.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling you, though. Even though we have the tech to get them both, we can't use a state interaction to get that.
I know. I agreed with you then. I was saying that I know for sure there's a Recruit Conquistador button, and you said, no, I don't think there is one. There is one.
Well, I was saying that one of them didn't have it. I couldn't remember if it was the land-based or the sea-based leader. Okay.
Yeah, so the Conquistador. That's what you want.
We don't need to take this as a recruit, though. Why don't we just take one for 50 monarch points?
Because this one doesn't cost monarch points.
Yeah, but... Okay, yes, but this has a higher... We don't care about the tradition of the Conquistador. He's not going to be doing any fighting.
We do.
And they get penalized anyways, right?
Yes, but we do. Why would you want a general with lower monarch points or lower skill?
Because this guy's just going to be getting maps for us. We're not going to be fighting with him. He's going to be getting maps.
He could be.
No, he will not. He will be getting maps until we retire him.
Okay,
he's an explorer.
Here's
not a fighter.
You're so set in your ways. Here's another reason why we want to hire the Conquistador. Number one is that we have 45 influence. If we recruit the Conquistador, it's plus 15, taking their influence to 60, giving us 20% manpower cover speed instead of 15, and we're low on manpower right now.
Sure, all that's good, but there's probably... Surely there are better ways that we can get stuff out of the...
Okay, here's an even easier argument. You want to go exploring right now, right?
Yeah.
If you don't click this button, you can't, because you don't have enough monarch points to hire a Conquistador.
Yet. It's only 50. That's not bad. That's like a month and a half.
No, you can't. I'm gonna find provinces and I'm gonna develop them every month.
Surely you want another 40 tradition general for their next war. We're gonna have another.
I want both. I click
40 influence off them.
Yes, I click buttons. Yeah, absolutely. I click those both buttons like every 20 years, every single time.
Okay, if you're willing to do both from them, I'm willing to accept that. So you want a Conquistador?
Yes.
All right, clicking it. Clicked.
And look at him. He's a 4/5. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He's a map maker, Arumba. You may not pull him back for wars. He stays here getting maps. Final.
All right. I put him in charge of your army. Now there's a new button, Hunt for the 7 cities.
Yep. Clicking it. Hunt.
He's hunting for the 7 cities. There you go. Oh, man, this is getting intense. You're difficult. You're difficult to deal with. You're a lot of work, you know.
That's right.
We gotta lower maintenance a little bit. We don't need a full maintenance army.
What is this new thing beneath the outliner I have where it says building something?
Beneath the outliner.
Yeah, it's like a separate little. It's above the map thing in the bottom right. I had this pop up before. It says filter messages about me, filter messages from interesting countries. Now it has some stuff popping up in there. Yeah,
there's a little arrow to the bottom right of that dialogue that you can close it if you want.
Well, what is it?
It's your message settings. You can use that to mass set nations as special interest. So for example, what I would usually do is you pop it open, you click the bottom left button out of those 4. Mm-hmm. Sorry, not that one.
Yeah, but why right now it has it's telling me about shipyards being built in Calais. Why is it doing that here as opposed to on the outliner?
Because you can control where stuff goes. I don't know.
Okay.
You can. It's just another area that they put pop-ups. But the bottom right button pops out, and you can see message filters. You can do best guess on your neighbors and stuff, and then you get more pop-ups about people.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. I'm sure you mess with it too. It's perfect, right?
So yeah, you just ask questions, and then you just completely ignore the result.
I ask questions, I gather the information, then I make my own decisions on what I want to do with that information.
Which was nothing.
That's reasonable. That turns out I didn't want to do anything with that. I just wanted to know what it was. Oh my god, I've got a pop-up. It says he's a woman.
Okay.
That's strange.
Who's a woman?
I don't know. Whoever he is. We would never have discovered that Beret was a woman had the natives not shouted at the top of their lungs when the expedition entered someplace. She had joined us as an assistant to our naturalist, and as his ulcerated leg had brought him much discomfort, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Gain 5 prestige or gain 5 morale of armies. 5 morale of armies till 91. 20 years. Done. Okay. And we got another pop-up. Some random place's opinion has changed by plus 100. Wintering among the natives. That's good, probably. I do like how on colonizing the New World, I don't have to manually control busting all the fog. That was really tedious. I did that with my my Conquistador in the other campaign.
Yeah, that's annoying. You can still do that if you want. You can control where they go, but you can only go one province in at a time.
Yeah, that's why it's so annoying.
Yeah, so usually what you do is you scout along like the border of it. You can queue up the entire border, and then you just do it in passes.
Nice.
So looking at the colonial maintenance, it is quadratic, but the way Paradox does math is weird. So it's the first fort or the first colony was 2, the second colony was 4 because it's 100% more, which is 1 squared extra. Mm-hmm. The third colony is actually 10 because it's.
You mean 8?
No, it's 10 ducats a month because it went 2 base plus 400%, which is 2 squared. 2 squared is 4 times 100%, so plus 400%. The next one will be plus 900%.
Jesus.
Then it'll be plus 1600%, then plus 2500%, etc. So it is quadratic, but whatever, math.
Okay. Look at this map. We get so many maps.
Here's one more argument for why native coexistence is the absolute best and only option for native policy. Notice how we're exploring and our army has like no morale?
Yeah.
If you move through provinces that are uncolonized, which is what we're doing right now, then there's a chance that they will pop up and attack your army every single time you enter the province. But because we have native coexistence, they never do that. So
glorious.
Our army can march around with 0 morale and never get attacked.
Which is really nice to me, so you don't have to pay for morale.
And the
or
AI...
have a big army. Why are you using 5 as opposed to 1?
Just because. In case you decide you want to fight one of these natives.
Okay.
The AI, though, will suffer. They don't suffer native uprisings in their colonies, but they do suffer native uprisings from marching around. So they almost always end up marching around through provinces and fighting random natives, which is kind of funny, actually.
Should I recall this guy who's in Manakougan and reassign him to Anticosti just to finish one of our things faster?
To finish the mission. He should be in the province that has the mission. Yes, we talked about this. Did you not follow through on what you said you were going to do? Oh my gosh.
No, I think
you were
the first time in my life
fired.
Ever, I have not followed through directly and immediately.
You are fired.
Mm-hmm. Fired as what? What is my position? And why am I not being paid if I'm getting fired? Right. We can make states. Lower Saxony. Do we want to make a state out of Lower Saxony? Probably.
Yes.
That's gonna be,
oh yeah, definitely. That's going to the burgers. Hell yeah.
Which one is Lower Saxony?
It's Hamburg. It's the one we just took.
Yeah, I was trying to find the thing though. There it is. Make a state. Yep.
That is definitely going to the burgers like right away.
Good.
47% autonomy, and then suddenly the burgers are going to give us 0% effective autonomy on trade power, and bam, that's a lot of money.
It's obnoxious.
Bohemia broke their alliance with the Ottomans.
I need 2 seconds, room. I'm sorry. Keep going. Just try not to do too much speed. I have someone at my door. I need to take care of that. It's a mailman. I'm right back.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. Suddenly very quiet. Don't tell Filthy. I'm going to spend all of his monarch points. All the military points.
I'm back. I hope you didn't lose the entire campaign while I was gone.
I spent all your monarch points. That's the only thing I did.
Seriously? Are you still getting maps?
No. I told them to burn them.
Burn the maps?
Yes.
Seriously. Alright. So, not a whole lot going on the continent. What's our truce timers looking like for England? Let me just mouse over that. England. 73. You can only get a year. You still want to attack Spain, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we got about a year to prepare for that.
We have 10 heavies.
Okay, let's go take a look at what they have. Ledger, military, navies.
They have 14.
By Spain. Yeah. Yeah, you are...
looks like we're building some heavies then.
You're short stacked on the old heavies. Sure, build a couple heavies. Do you want to take them from the burgers for free?
Yeah, if we can. Of course, they already have 85% influence. Because we gave them Hamburg.
Seems like a lot of influence.
Yeah.
they ever going to get less influence?
They don't want to let us draft ships for war until 74.
Do you want to wait a couple years to attack them? Because I really don't.
No, I think we should build our own ships.
Okay.
Now these I will manually build out of the provinces that cost less.
What the hell is it? Okay.
Because we're only building a few.
Where is this place? SJAE?
Sealand?
Yeah. There's no... So we have a pop-up. You can have 100% extra trade power for 5 years. Or you can have local tax modifier 100% for 5 years, or you can have manpower modifier. Probably local tax, right?
Most likely, I mean, if it's Sealand, if it's...
Yeah, it's no estuary, so...
What are you talking about?
Oh, wait. Did I have the wrong thing on? Yeah, it does have estuary.
Then I'd take the trade power.
Okay. Done.
Yeah, that's a lot of extra trade power in that node.
Hey, plus 20 prestige. Easy. Never say I don't do anything for this campaign, Arumba.
Okay.
Right. How far will he explore? All of the fog on this entire continent? Will
Yeah.
he get all the way to like California and stuff?
Yeah, he'll go everywhere.
Alaska?
Why is the army just standing in a province that's not revealed to me?
Assume he's drawing maps. Can't send you the map till he's had time to do it. You know nothing about map making?
No, he's bugged out. He's doing something stupid. That's not how they're supposed to work. He marched into a province that's owned by an actual nation. I noticed this in another campaign that I was doing, playing as Riku. I don't think that this Hunt for the Seven Cities button is working anymore. Because every time they march into a province that's owned by another country, they just end up being stupid. And they stop hunting for 7 cities.
That's terrible.
So we're going to have to do the thing where we manually explore.
Well, can I try that, see what it feels like?
Sure.
Okay. I will take care of map.
So you're just holding shift and you're right-clicking on each individual province adjacent to the fog. And so once you bust all that, then you hopefully remember and you come back.
Oh, I'll just keep doing more. Don't worry.
So yeah, 16 ducats a month on colonies and we're still making 40 after the fact.
Yeah, we're making so much money. This is absurd. Okay.
And we have Austrian separatists in Hamburg. Why Austrian separatists?
It does feel kind of weird, doesn't it?
We took this from the nation of Hamburg, and yet now it's an Austrian core. That's weird. Okay, so...
Black Douglas is quite nice, isn't it?
Burgundy is considered to be a great power. I'm expecting that England's going to join the coalition soon, and that's coming up in November of next year.
It would be really nice to declare war before then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so let's just think about this for a second. If we declare war on England...
Spain comes in.
Well,
what else is...
they're apparently... Ooh, hold on.
Is France warring England right now?
Yeah, they are. I didn't realize.
I didn't either.
So France is the aggressor in the reconquest of Gascony. France is actually winning a war. What?
Did Spain join this or no?
Yes, Spain's defending him.
France... So can we do anything as France's ally to like, can we offer to join their war or something?
No. If by some chance there was a if by some chance there was a mismatched balance of great powers, then we could offer to join it, but not in this case because it's France is a great power, Spain's a great power.
Okay.
But
wait, does that mean if we war England and therefore by default we're warring Spain, can someone join in because isn't Spain a great power right now?
It would be 1-on-1. We're a great power, they're a great power. It's matched.
But France is already warring Spain.
It's a separate war.
Oh, it just has to be matched in the war, not...
Yes.
Okay, got it.
So there's a chance then that if we were to declare war on England when the truce is up, that Spain, if they are no longer super enthusiastic, they might not even honor the call. We might just be able to attack England separate on our own, which we don't really want.
No, we don't want to do that at all. We want to attack Spain for sure, so we probably need to get in this now.
By the way, we don't have any way to declare war on England unless we get a claim on Co.
We can't put a claim on Co, though. I tried it earlier.
Why not?
I don't know. It just didn't let me do it last time. Maybe I didn't have enough.
Yeah, we can. You just need to
I mean,
do it.
it ought to be able to, right? It's in the same C tile as Kent, right?
Yeah. We just need to build up 20 spy network strength by November.
I swear I tried to do that and didn't let me do that. I don't know. Okay, I must have done something wrong. That one I believe I did something wrong. Often I don't believe I did something wrong. I'm gonna watch the maps being made.
I've been building temples and churches and stuff in your name.
Oh, good.
They're pretty.
They're worshipping filthy? It's fine.
Yeah, they're filthy priests.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Good. So what you've done basically is you've maxed out force limit of Navy, and then you switched over to the most profitable buildings, churches, and then what will you do next? Like workshops or something?
Workshops, yep. And then beyond that, if there's nothing else to build, I'll probably start building barracks.
Okay.
Barracks give manpower. Manpower means you have a lower chance of needing to use mercs. Mercs are expensive. Try to avoid them even if you have administrative ideas. They're still more expensive than regular troops.
Okay. What are these other buildings in here? Like training fields and regimental camps and dry docks, and these are just like upgrades to the existing buildings?
Yeah, dry docks are completely pointless because they affect this stupid thing in the game called sailors. Upgraded grand shipyards are really good. Regimental camps give you more land force limit, which we don't care about because we're not at our force limit yet.
Mm-hmm.
Probably don't want to upgrade our castles. Manufactories don't pay for themselves. They take like 150 years to pay off.
So you just never build them?
Pretty much not. Unless you're getting to the end of the game and you're trying to get the... there's... One of the institutions is dependent upon whether or not you have manufactories.
Okay. Do cathedrals pay for themselves?
Cathedrals are not as important as the upgraded version of workshops. You'll notice that the difference in price... A church is 90... Well, it's 95 ducats for us because we've got building cost modifiers, but a church by default costs 100 gold. The upgraded version, the cathedral, costs 300 gold. So it's 3 times as much money, but you only gain 20% extra national tax modifier. So you only spend the difference, though. So if you already have the church and you start building a cathedral, you pay 200 gold. So still, you're paying 3 times as much for 50% of the benefit. Now you compare that to a workshop, which has a base cost of 100. The upgraded version of that is double. You're paying 4 times as much, but you're getting twice as much overall. And it ends up being better.
Gotcha. Can you tell me what a levy war tax is?
War taxes reduces your maintenance cost for land and navy by 20% for 2 years.
Where do you get it from?
You spend 50 monarch points while you're at war. There's a button at the bottom of your economy tab called Raise War Taxes.
Okay.
You turn military points into money, basically, which is the opposite direction you normally go.
Got it.
So try to avoid using it, if possible.
By the way, is that happy time?
Already?
Mm-hmm. I know, right? It's been a very enjoyable game.
I don't believe you.
I'm making it up just to spite you.
Okay, well, if it's that time, then I guess it's that time.
See you guys soon.
See you in a bit.